I can't imagine a better place to do a market update than from one of my favorite beaches of all time and one of the best views you can have in all of Laguna Beach.
Welcome to December, in this case, mid-December. I know I'm a bit late this month with my message, but with everything that's going on in the real estate market, I wanted to be pretty detailed and informative about the information that I give you this month in hopes that it will be helpful to you guys moving forward. So let's get to it. I just heard that over 41% of Americans think that the housing market is going to crash in the next 12 months. And 74% of those think it's going to be as bad or worse than the market in 2008 when it crashed. So with so many of you convinced that it's going to crash, I thought I'd give you a little reason and justification as to why I really don't think it's going to happen. And, as we see any blip in the economy, any economic slump, we have the media and the general public automatically going right back to those times of 2007 and 2008 when the market collapsed and expect it to happen again. And, when rates jumped from 4 to 5% in 2018, we thought we were in for a crash then. Didn't happen. We definitely thought it was going to crash in March of 2020 when COVID hit us, and that never happened. So anyway, now we're starting to see mortgage rates getting higher. We're starting to see some signs of declining home values, the potential for a recession on the horizon. Many Americans, believe that the housing market is on the edge of a precipice and that home values are about to plummet. And I don't know. I think if we look at the data, we look at the leading indicators, the current trends, and the lending standards, and the health and the strength of the homeowners across the nation, there is no crash in sight. Not now, not in the next 6 months, and not in the foreseeable future. So, the number one reason why a crash will not occur is that there simply is just not enough inventory on the market for you guys to purchase. Just for comparison, if you compare today's supply to the 2 years leading up to the Great Recession of 2008, the difference is pretty remarkable. The inventory peak in 2006 was just over 16,000 homes, and then it went above 18,000 homes in 2007. The 2021 peak was 2,500 homes, and today it sits right around 3,000 homes. During 2006, the average days on market were over 200, and then in 2007, it rocketed up to 400. In sharp contrast to that, you see 2021 average days on market here in Orange County was 19. As of today, it's risen to about 84 days, but it's still a far cry from the 200 and 400 that we saw in '06 and '07, respectively. So while we're starting to see signs of softening home values, it's definitely not at the accelerated rates of 25, 30, and 40% that we had seen in '07, '08, and '09. And a crash is almost impossible to happen now because the inventory is so low. Since the lending guidelines have been so stringent since 2008, there's been very little distressed housing and forced panic selling that was going on during that time. And if you remember, over 10% of all outstanding mortgages in Orange County were delinquent. So just for comparison, December of 2007, there were over 3,700 foreclosures available to purchase in Orange County. Today, there are 12. 12. So even with rising interest rates, home values on the decline, I really believe the housing market is insulated from a crash. And, today's housing stock is built on an extremely strong foundation with years of tight lending standards, strong credit scores, large down payments, fixed mortgages, and plenty of accumulated equity. So there's no crash in sight because of the strength of the homeowner, coupled with this very limited inventory of available homes to purchase today. So as we look forward to 2023, as typically happens during this time of year, our inventory will continue to drop through the holidays. And then again, as typically happens, our inventory will start to rise in January and pick up speed as the market transitions into the winter market from, say, mid-January through mid-March. So hopefully all you buyers will have something to look forward to in the new year. And rumor has it too, and we're starting to see signs of this as well, that interest rates are starting to decline as well. So if we shift to the luxury market specifically, those homes above 2 million, which is kind of crazy now to think that's the luxury market, but the inventory has decreased from 730 to about 698 homes, down about 4% in the past 2 weeks, which is pretty typical. But with supply dropping faster than demand, the overall market time expected for luxury homes priced above 2 million decreased from about 200 days to about 190 days. So we're starting to see the luxury market returning to pre-pandemic levels, which is a good thing, quite frankly. If we look at November numbers specifically here in Orange County, There were 1,400 closed sales in November, 44% less than November of 21. In 21, we had 2,570 sales. So there were no short sales and no foreclosures, just plain good old fashioned equity sales. And looking at Laguna Beach specifically, the numbers are even a bit more staggering. Last month, November of 2022, there were only 16 sales here in Laguna with a high sale of 17 million, which happens to be one of my favorite homes that my dad designed on Ocean Way. And you compare that to November of 2021, we had 43 sales and a high sale of 35 million. So anyway, that's all I've got to report for December. I hope this was helpful, a little bit more detailed than I've been in the past. If you guys have any questions, feedback, criticism, or what have you, I look forward to connecting with you in 2023. So just reach out to me. In the meantime, hopefully we can take some time out to breathe a little bit, relax, spend some time at home with friends and family, and appreciate all that we have to be grateful for here in Orange County. So Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to you, and hopefully I'll get to see you soon.